Alright, so I'm also going to talk about a use of, I guess, dissolves and fades in wipes in the movie because for the movie to come out well, you have to make each scene blend together. You don't want a choppy movie because no one's gonna like it. So for a movie, we decided to use like a diagonal downright fade for when we were shooting or editing scenes that took place in different locations, and then for the scenes that took place in the same location, we just used the fade in to kind of make it blend in, so that people don't again get too lost in the transition. And then we also decided to use some diagonals just to make it look a little bit more fancy. We used some crossfades too, but mostly we used fade-ins and blends just to make everything look smoother and make the transition easier for the audience watching the movie. Thank you.
Yeah, for the movie, I'm going to discuss the cutaways and the establishing shots. I'll start with establishing shots. The main shot that we had to start with was the one that had to show the suburb where Alice lived, like her house in the neighborhood, and then we also needed to show the establishing shot of where Mike and Candice were having a drink, and we also showed an establishing shot of Dave's office and outside the pub as well. So for the cutaways, cutaways were a little bit tricky, but we had to get them. Like they show the continuity in a movie, so we had to show Mike going into his office. So as he opened the door to his office, before he had a meeting with Mike, I'm talking about Dave, and then there was a cutaway for Mike returning home from the pub to go and celebrate the win with his wife, and then there was also Mike leaving the car and also Candice leaving the car to go and do the shooting. So the cutaways and for the shots, that's what I have for you today.
To wrap this up, I'm just gonna go over what we each discussed. So for the movie, for in terms of music and lighting, we just use that to set the mood. For a scary scene like when someone is getting shot, we use darker music, and for the scene where you're getting good news, we decided to use lighter music, just I guess to make everything look nice. And then we also decided to use different transitions to try and make each scene blend into one another to make it easier for the audience to I guess relate. So we used a variety of wipes, fading, crossfades, diagonal down right, diagonal up right. And then in terms of establishing shots and the cutaways, it just helped, with the continuity of the movie, making everything flow. So we decided to go to, I guess, various locations, shooting, I guess, people opening the doors, shooting the outside of the building itself so that people know this is where we're going to be shooting this next scene. And just things like that. Putting all these things together has made the movie come out really, really well, in my opinion. And I think we all worked well together to pull this off. So, thank you.
The editing of the music allowed our production crew to give emotion and background to the different scenes. By choosing the certain music for different scenes, it allowed our production crew to analyze the tone of the music that would best describe the scene. A soothing music for the establishing shot, the happier felt music for Alice winning the lottery, and the mobster scene which involved a darker type of music. Overall, our whole production crew played a role in choosing the music for different scenes. Thank you. Is that too short?